Welcome back. It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM. It's time to go into Ouyen, and under the lights there, the Ouyen Lawn Tennis Club participants are getting ready for action once again after a massive weekend last time out. And the president joins me, Paul Dean. Lovely to be with you again. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, Alice. Going well. How are you going?
Not too bad at all. Now, I've got to ask you this, Paul. How did we end up having a phone call last week? Because it sounds like there was a bit of a mobile coverage concern across Ouyen last week.
Yeah, we were a bit lucky last week. Timing was everything. Most mobile phones have been playing havoc in Ouyen. They're doing work on the Telstra tower there, and I'm with Telstra. So, yeah, luckily we got our phone call through.
That's true, but we'll have to keep looking at this issue because it's certainly not ideal. The whole town having to go without Telstra phone coverage for a week is not what you want during these times. Paul, let's get into it though. A massive weekend last time out. Firstly, let's start off by looking at Speed versus Kulwin. Give us the lowdown with the mixed games and the men's games too, Paul.
Yeah, Speed versus Kulwin. Going into this match, they were two undefeated teams, and it looked like it was going to be a really good, close, hard-fought match, but it didn't turn out that way. Speed were on top of the ladder with a slightly superior percentage than Kulwin, but Kulwin came out to play, and they gave Speed an absolute tennis lesson. They won all. I won't go through all the three sections, but they won quite convincingly, winning overall by 51 games there. They won the 17 out of the 18 sets there, so they really cleaned them up. Cleaned up Speed there. I'm sure Speed will bounce back next week, but anyway, Kulwin got the points here. Three-set winners were pretty much the whole Kulwin team except for two players. I'll read their name there because everyone loves to hear their name on the radio, so I'll go through them. They were Scott Brady, James Morrish, Ryan Monaghan was one of the few that didn't get there. Sorry, I won't say Ryan's name there, even though I just did. Matt Dale Hill, Ben Nile, Kay Weathers, Sophie O'Shaughnessy, Raylene Vine, Adam Grace, Brooklyn Singleton, and Chloe Brady there. So, final scores there were Kulwin 17 sets, 111 games, defeating Speed 1 set, 60 games.
Sophie O'Shaughnessy, that's a name I hear just about every week, Paul. Just to remind our listeners, for those who are not based in Ouyen, how good she is. Yeah,
she won the club championship last year, and I reckon she'll be odds-on favourite to do again this year. You can just about write it down every week as being a three-set winner. She takes a fair bit of beating, and so far this year she's been a three-set winner every week. So she's played three rounds of tennis, and she's yet to drop a set, so, there's no doubt about it. She's, pretty hard to beat.
And that win overall has pushed Kulwin's percentage right out. So how significant could that be, and how much should we read into this particular display? Do you feel as though they've well and truly announced themselves as possible table toppers this year, Paul, already, or am I jumping the gun there?
I think, I'm still trying to work out how this is such a one-sided game. Looking at the matchups, through both the teams there, they look, very even. Who played against who? They look very even. I don't think Kulwin will be as strong as the team that went through undefeated last year. I can't see them going through undefeated, but they will take a bit of beating. But definitely have to go down as grand final or premiership favourites at this stage anyway.
I think you're right. Let's look at game number 2 from last weekend, Torrita v Timberoo. Another big game that everyone was looking forward to, particularly knowing that Timberoo were relatively unknown going into the game, an unknown quantity. So how did they get on in this one?
Yeah, we got the win. Timberoo is my team, and both teams going into this match, both yet to win a game. So both teams looking for their first win. And Timberoo got the points there. The ladies mixed doubles there, Timberoo team won that by 7 games. In the men's double there, Torrita fought back and won that by 7 games. So that made the scores locked at 51 games each, going into the mixed extra doubles section there. The final section of the night there. And in that last section, it was Timberoo who got the upper hand. They won all bar one set in that section there, winning it by 12 games, which therefore gave them a 12-game win overall. Final scores there, Timberoo 10 sets, 82 games, defeating Torrita 8 sets, 70 games. Three-set winners there for Timberoo were Mackenzie Clark, Nigel Hamilton, Lexi Munro, and for Torrita, the three-set winners there were Samuel Mead and Belinda O'Brien.
All right, well, there's no rest for the wicked, Paul, because you're up in action again tonight. You've got Kiamal. They come back from the bye, but it won't be easy for them going into the game against you. You're obviously going into this contest with some good form, and they sit dead bottom at the foot of the table. So the odds are firmly in your favour against Kiamal tonight.
Yeah, we want to make it 2 from 2. We want to, keep our spot in the 4 there, or cement our spot in the 4, and hopefully, happily keep Kiamal down the bottom there, which will be nice. But yeah, we'll have a tough game. They're a pretty good, handy bunch of tennis players there, and they'll take some beating there. But yeah, hopefully we can have our noses in front at the end of the night.
And I imagine that Speed go into the game tonight as favourites as well against Torrita. Is that the case, Paul?
Yeah, well, Speed, they were the team that got thrashed last week, so will really be wanting to bounce back, and they'll put that match behind them and, try and forget about that one and come up against Torrita, up against Samuel Mead's team, and, they'll take a bit of beating, but, that'll be another really good match, and it'll be interesting to see how Speed go after last week's, big loss.
No doubt. All right, well, time for my favourite question, Paul. What is for dinner tonight?
We got Mexican tonight, so nachos and tacos and whatever else we can think of there. So who doesn't like Mexican? I know I do, and really looking forward to it.
There's only one occasion where I don't like Mexican, Paul, and it's when I've got to play sport and I've got to wear all whites. But we'll leave that there.
That might be a bit tricky. I might have to go a bit easy on it, but I'm sure we'll be right.
Well, I hope it's an enjoyable night for everyone. Hope tennis is the winner, as it always is. Paul Dean, President of the Ouyen Lawn Tennis Club, thanks so much for your time. Enjoy the action tonight. We'll speak to you next week.
No worries, Alice. Thanks for having me. We'll talk to you then.